One of the worst days of my life was Mother's Day when he was 12, and it had been a hard day. We knew he was depressed. As I kind of tucked him in that night in the dark, I was just kind of prayed with him and was getting ready to walk out the room. And as I started to leave, he said, "Mom, would you kill me and put me out of my misery?" And I was so glad that the room was dark because he couldn't see my face. And I managed to get through that and say, "Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry that you're feeling so sad. I love you so much." I did my best, walked out of the room. My older son was standing out in the hall, and I collapsed in his arms. And my thought was, no mother should ever hear her child say, "Please kill me on Mother's Day and put me out of my misery." But it was the agony and the torture that he lived with. And of course, doctors, medication, programs, hospitalizations, everything that we knew to do. And yet, by the time Matthew was 27, he didn't really want to die. He just wanted the pain to stop. And as I talk to people, that is what I hear over and over again. I don't really want to die. I just want the pain to stop. And there is that sense of sometimes people feeling, as he obviously did the day that he took his life, that there was no other way out. There was no option. It was never going to be any different. So my heart just, it was the worst day of my life. It was my nightmare that he would eventually take his life. And I can tell you that we were devastated and are devastated, but we are not destroyed. And that's the hope for us and for anyone living with mental illness. There can be devastation, but it does not mean that you will be destroyed. I believe that. I believe it for us, even though we've lost our Matthew. He's in heaven. He's in the arms of Jesus. And so I know I'll see him again. So even for him, the devastation was not complete. God redeems. And in our lives, his dad and I and his brother and sister, all those who loved him, devastation, but we are not destroyed.